Wait till we get a few people on here real quick. I'm originally supposed to start at 12:30, but kind of got delayed with my stream setup for tomorrow. So we're going to check out the very latest here on the Storm Prediction Center map. I'm gonna wait just a few minutes, see if we can get anybody on here. Got a lot of weather to talk about. We got winter storm, we got severe weather, just about everything on the table. But I'm actually going to start right now, and if people decide to jump in, then I'll recap everything. Basically, we got a lot of weather to talk about. We do have that enhanced risk that's still in place for Arkansas and parts of eastern Oklahoma, as you can see here on the map. Lock is just to the southwest or the southeast of Tulsa. But this area here is where the greatest threat for severe weather is going to be located, right here in this general area. And we're also going to take a look at the overall risk, each risk that is involved here. They did update this just about 15-20 minutes ago. It was just a 10% tornado threat, but now it's an enhanced hatched 10% tornado threat for areas of Arkansas and parts of eastern Oklahoma. This was updated about 15-20 minutes ago, so there's high confidence that any storms that do develop in this general area will have a history of producing tornadoes and maybe even a couple strong tornadoes for areas of Arkansas, or Little Rock, I should say. It's in this general area. This is central Arkansas and the eastern Oklahoma, just to the southwest or southeast of Tulsa, in this general area. And we have still have the conditional threats as well. Wind threats conditional 15%, but our hail threats a 30% hatched risk. So we are talking about very large hail for this area of Arkansas and parts of eastern Oklahoma. It even extends down in the Waco, Texas area, but that's a 15% hatched risk for large hail. But if you're in this 30% risk, you have a very likelihood of experiencing very damaging hail. So those updrafts are going to be pretty strong. So 2-inch diameter hail or larger is very likely or possible. And we're going to go to tomorrow's weather risk, which actually updated as well. We still have that enhanced risk that stretches all the way up from Iowa, all the way down into Texas, just north of Austin. But there's an area here that has the greatest tornado threat, and I will actually post that. We got that enhanced 10% tornado threat, hatched risk. It does include Des Moines and Omaha, Nebraska. So this area here is this is actually where the triple point setup is going to be located, here in central and southwest Iowa, eastern Nebraska, very far northeast Kansas, and the northwest of Missouri. That's where the greatest tornado potential is going to locate. So they didn't update this on the moderate. It's just an enhanced risk at the meantime. You got your wind threat, which is a ranging wind threat of 30%. It's not a hatched risk, but nonetheless, it's still a big threat. It does include Des Moines, Lincoln, and Omaha, Nebraska. And then your hail threat stretches all the way from Iowa down to Texas. And I'll scroll down there to let you see that. All the way just north of, even Austin, Texas is even in that 15% hatched risk. From Waco all the way up to Des Moines, Iowa, had 30%. So a big day tomorrow and a big day Wednesday coming up, and we're going to take a look at Wednesday for your severe weather threat. And no additional changes here. We don't have the 20 hail this one, just since day 3. We'll take a look at probable we got three northern Indiana, Texas, Arkansas, southern and southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, very far southeast Indiana, parts of western Kentucky, western Tennessee, and pretty much a good portion of Mississippi is involved in that as well. Anywhere in this area is going to experience significant severe weather as we go throughout the day. Wednesday, we'll watch for additional changes on that. But I want to go to the National Weather Service hazardous map because we got a winter side to this. And of course, we do have that high fire danger all across from South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, New Mexico, even into Colorado. Just a huge fire danger for this area. And the reason for that is because we got very dry conditions. We have that dry line pushing in from the southwest, meeting up with that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So anywhere in this area needs to be on high alert for fire danger. And that's actually the Oklahoma or the Goodland, Kansas area. But we're going to go back to the hazardous weather maps. I'm doing everything with one hand here as far as this goes. But we're going to go to the blizzard warnings, which is in effect for Montana, western North Dakota, and northwest South Dakota for tomorrow. And we are going to take a look at the high impact. Now this was updated earlier today from our stream. 20 to 31 inches of snow. That is over just a little bit over 3 feet of snow all the way from Dickinson to Bismarck. Anywhere in this area here you see has a very likelihood of seeing significant snowfall. We might be even talking 1 to 3 to 4 inch per hour snowfall rates with this event. And with the blizzard conditions, the blizzard warnings, we're probably going to have interstate shutdowns anywhere from Jamestown all the way to Montana, because with those high winds, a lot of blowing and drifting snow is going to take place. And here are some of your towns and cities that are involved in this. We got Crosby, we got Minot, Harvey, Washburn, Bismarck, Elgin, Bowman, and Dickinson. I can't really see the towns here because they got them marked off with the highlighted area. But we still got winter storm watches here on the eastern side of North Dakota, including Jamestown, Grand Forks, Fargo, Langdon, Devils Lake, Linton, and Ashley, North Dakota. On the eastern part of North Dakota is where we can still see pretty decent snow, near blizzard conditions, but your main threat of blizzard conditions is in the blizzard warning area. And we're going to take a look at these wind speeds because this is what's prompting these blizzard warnings. We're talking 55 mile an hour winds, close to 60 mile an hour winds can almost be possible or expected here in the Elgin, North Dakota area. Extend all the way maybe even as we go out Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. Warnings are going to be taking place, and then we'll have your high potential, medium location, mountain, and then we are going. Travel impacts will be high, so it's very pressures. And here, severity index just gives you an idea of basically the threshold of this significant winter storm. Anywhere from 2 p.m. Tuesday to 6 a.m. Wednesday is the very likelihood for Bismarck, Dickinson, all the way to your Wednesday for extreme weather, winter weather conditions. But even in these red areas, you can see very hazardous weather conditions in the winter side as well. So we're going to have to really watch and see what happens here. And here's your high impact winter storm Tuesday. Green Forks, Faro, and Devil's Lake. So pretty much the whole state of North Dakota is going to be feeling this winter storm. And even in the parts of northwest and northern are going to be impacted by this winter storm as we go through the next 2 days. And then after winter storm acts, power are going to be practice safety measures, generator safety, check on your neighbors, make sure they're all right, because this is going to be a very extreme, impactful winter storm that we are going to be dealing with in the next 24 to 30 plus some hours. So we're going to go back here, take a look again at the storm percent map. There's a lot to talk about, but we do have the hatched area tomorrow, right in this area of Oklahoma, Iowa, parts of Missouri, Nebraska, and even a small portion of Kansas. We're actually going to see if this actually gets moved around in between later today and tomorrow morning. So there will be additional outlooks for the Storm Prediction Center. So stay tuned. I'll be streaming live on YouTube tomorrow afternoon. Also, I just set up an account the Highways out on their website. A great group of team. So I'll be providing coverage for them as well tomorrow. I should have a very concrete setup where I'm going to be at tomorrow. So, yeah, just a lot of weather to talk about, a lot of weather to... Your feed keeps breaking up. Sorry about that. If my feed's breaking up, I don't know, my phone's probably in and out or whatever. But, yeah, we're going to have a lot of weather to talk about through the week. So stay tuned for more updates, and I'll be back live tomorrow morning.